Hello friendos, welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, hello, my name is Laurel. I'm a weirdo that likes to experiment in really nice makeup, and that's what we're going to be doing today. I have the Conspiracy palette from Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It's a very odd color story, which is why this is going to be the experiment. I'm going to be creating two different looks with this one palette. One of those being the one you see right here. Wow, I know it's amazing. Just kidding. It's fine. It's just fine. If you've been looking for a place on the interwebs where we still discuss Jeffree Star Cosmetics, this is the place for you. We talk about it all the time here. JSC makes up a great deal of my content. I'm not gonna prattle on. We're just gonna get into these two looks. One thing worth noting that I did not mention to you guys before, this palette is excellent quality. I didn't really have a problem with any of the shades. There's one shade in there that's a little bit on the light side, but it's no big deal. All the rest of the shades are normal Jeffree Star quality, so if that's why you're tuning in, know that this is excellent quality. I just am not crazy about the color story. But again, that's personal preference. You might love it, and if you do, baby, more power to you. Now friendos, if this video is looking a little weird, it's because it was filmed in two parts on 2 different days. I did have a full recording of the entire 2 looks in 1 day, but somehow that file got partially corrupted. Probably for the best, because I really did not like the first look that I did with this palette. So this gives us the opportunity to try again. So for this one, I'm gonna go in with Cheese Dust on a Unit 203 brush. That's that wonderful cheesy dust shade. The shade actually leans a little bit more coral than like mac and cheese orange, how it looks in the pan. Now on my E05, I'll go in with the black shade My Rides Here and Diet Root Beer. So I'm gonna do 1 part My Rides Here, 2 parts Diet Root Beer. Now I'm wiping off that same brush, and I'm gonna go in again with Diet Root Beer above my crease, into the crease and above. Again, on my Unit 203, I'm dipping into Cheese Dust, and I'm gonna go back over that. Some of it did get blended away. Now friendos, I'm going to carve out a cut crease with my P. Louise base. I'm going to go higher than what I normally do with this look. Now on a skinny little E36 by Sigma, we will go in with the shade Spiraling. Spiraling is the charcoal browny gray shimmer. That's the best way to describe it. I'm wiping it off. I'm going in with Sleep Paralysis. This is gray with a slight purple mauve undertone, and again it is a shimmer. I kind of wish they had done less satiny shimmer shades in this palette and more actual sparkly shades. That's just a me thing though. And I'm getting some definite fallout with this shade. And then on LR105, we'll go in with the shade Just a Theory. That's the Champagne Taupe shade up on the first row. I'm gonna spray that because I don't want to risk any more fallout. And now friendos, on my Unit 201, we're gonna go back in with Cheese Dust. That's just gonna go on my lower lash line. Alright friendos, I'm going to do my other eye off camera and I'll be right back for us to finish up the look. Okay, friendos, I am back, and I have to tell you, I think that the other file being corrupted from my first look is actually a blessing in disguise, because I like this so much more. Like, it's pretty lit, I gotta say. Okay, so let's pair this with some lips and a blush. So friendos, if you have ever wanted a lipstick that goes with everything, I have you covered. So this is Naked Body by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. It is not my favorite formulation. However, this particular shade goes with everything. I'm gonna line my lips and show you guys exactly what I mean. I'm telling you, this shade, it matches everything. It doesn't matter if it's warm tone, cool tone, or neutral. It's just the perfect shade every time. Now for blush, we'll dive right back into Conspiracy. We're gonna go in with Pigment and Cheese Dust, but I'm gonna go in really, really lightly. Alrighty, friendos, I think this look is done. I can't wait to get into the next one. Stay tuned. Friendos, I struggled and struggled to get that eyeliner off, and it kind of just stained up my eyes. So now even with base on my eyes, I still kind of have a gray cast. So I think the safe bet would just be to do a smoky eye. So that's what we'll do going forward. And since that happened, I will revisit the palette again, just so we can do something a little bit more creative in the future. But let's get into the second look. So on my Sonia G Classic Crease, I'm going in with What's the Tea? That's the blue shade in the palette. It's like a light sagey blue. Is that a word? Gonna take this all over my lid and above and into the crease. It's just going everywhere. It's my base. Now on my E06, I'm going in with Illuminati, and that is the true teal sparkly shade in the palette. I'm taking this into my crease. And I'm kind of making an inverted triangle going towards the outer corner of my eye. Now, friendos, I'm wiping that brush off, and then we're going to go in with Conspiracy. That is the light sage green in the pan. So this one right here. And I'm pretty much just putting this where there would be another triangle if we were to stack triangles on my eyes. Consider this more of a right triangle. Now I'm going to do 2 parts Conspiracy, 2 parts food videos. That's this very special shade right here, the neon yellowy green. That's gonna go in my inner corner. That yellowy green is kind of powdery and not that pigmented. Could be worse, but still not great. Now, friendos, on a reference 02, I'll go in with my Rides here. That's the black matte shade in the pan. And this will just get smudged out on my lower lash line. Now I'm gonna go back in and deepen up all the shades that I've put on my eye so far. So I'm just retracing over them one final time. Then under my eye, I think I'm going to go in with Food Vibes and Conspiracy. That same 2-to-1 mixture is what I have in the corner under my eye. Keep in mind my under eye is already stained, so it's already deepened up some. Okay, friendos, I'm going to line lash, do my other eye off camera, and I'll be right back to you. And friendos, I have to tell you, I'm pretty thrilled with how this eye look turned out. I wasn't sure if it was going to be okay in the end, but I think it looks pretty cool. Since this one is a little bit on the cool side, I wanted to add some pink back into my face. So I'm going in with Marrakesh by Merit. This is in their lip oil formula. I'm just going right over top of the lipstick that I have down. I also think I want to do a little bit of highlight, so let me go grab something real quick. You know what? We'll just go with a Conspiracy palette. How about that? I'm gonna go in with Ranch, the white shade. And friendos, I suppose we should call it here for today. Thank you all so much for choosing to spend your time here with me. I really enjoyed experimenting into the Conspiracy palette. There was a bit of a learning curve. I'm not too crazy about that first look I did, but this one is pretty lit. Like, I actually like it. I absolutely will be hopping into this palette some more on my channel in the future because I do love a good challenge, and this color story is definitely a challenge. All right, friendos, if you had fun today, please give this video a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you own this palette, if you like the looks I did, or if you hated them, that's fine too. Subscribe if you have not done so already, because if not, we'll both have to live in the shadow of never knowing what could have been. All right, guys, have a great one. Bye.